Hey, it's the Showgirls. Welcome back to our podcast, episode 50. It's Carly and my co-host.
Darian, hello, hello.
Hey everyone. It's a really busy week. I know we say that every week, but there's a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about today, so it's lit.
It is so lit. And I wanted to tell you that I think some of our listeners are some of my friends that I made in the WW community. Well, we knew that, but I'm in this millennial WW community group. And I think some of them listen to it. And
Hey
so,
everyone.
yes, shout out if you guys are in the prestigious WW group on Facebook. Hello, thank you for listening. Glad you're here.
Prestigious. That is nice. That's fun.
Yeah, in the header, you would love it. It's Lisa Vanderpump, and it's one of the things she says in one of the episodes of Vanderpump Rules a long time ago, and it says something like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to look it up. Talk for 1 second while I look this up.
Okay. So last week we kind of started implementing separate what's the haps because we would try to go back and forth, and then now we're going to try to do our own what's the haps because there's some things that I'm really passionate about and there's some things that Darian's really passionate about. And so that's what we're going to do.
Yes, so you're saying you're going to say all of yours and I'm going to say all of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last week I roasted you because I was like, okay.
Hello?
I was like, talk. Okay, so the header of this group I'm in, it's Lisa Vanderpump, and she says, it's nice to know she has been eating, even if it is only diet pills. So actually,
who'd you say that about?
Actually, it might be a
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this picture, but it's kind of older looking. So I think
she looks really cute. Always wearing pink.
Yeah, so it might be Beverly Hills. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so shout out to all those people. If you guys are listening, we are glad you're here. We're glad all of the listeners are here.
Yes.
Okay. I don't really have anything else to say because we have so much to talk about.
And we have a game this week. Teaser. Oh. I have a game.
I saw it in the notes that we have. So yeah, okay, kick it off.
All right, guys. Some big Beverly Hills news. Erica and Tom Girardi have filed for divorce.
I can't believe it. What I've been thinking, and I don't know if you've been thinking this, because I'm not new. Sorry, I am new to Beverly Hills. I've only watched one season, but I loved her. I was like, what if it's a money situation? What if he's in money trouble? And a lot of people, when they're in money trouble, they have to get divorced or file bankruptcy. I don't know.
Yeah. I also saw that somebody said she's been sleeping with somebody else for years and so has he, and it's just finally they're just gonna she wants to live her life and move on. So that's also a rumor. Don't know. Maybe we'll find out about what happens on the next season, but they've officially filed for divorce and she may be with somebody else.
I also feel like it's maybe a Karen Huger moment and Ray moment where it's he is old and wants to settle down and retire, but she's amping up,
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like that's always been the relationship. He's that much older than her. It's always been like that.
Yeah, she's always been on the go. You're right.
But he's still working every day. It's not like he's bored.
And he doesn't look like he's he's older, but he's not some fragile old man in a wheelchair or something.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what the real story is. Maybe they just wanted to get divorced. Maybe that's it.
Maybe it is.
Okay, Stassi Baby and Noah Centineo are officially together. If you don't know who Stassi Baby is, she's one of Kylie's best friends. She posts thirst traps on Instagram, and she's really pretty. She's a model kind of deal, or does influencer stuff. And then Noah Centineo, from All the Boys I've Loved Before, so cute. So they're officially together.
I need to say shout out to where he really started. The real fans know he started on the show on Freeform, aka previously ABC Family, called The Fosters. He actually replaced someone after season 1, so it was awkward. They just acted like it was the same son that was always there. But real fans know that's where he was,
Yes, thank you. I'll save the next one for my TikTok update, so I'm gonna skip.
I'm so glad you're doing a TikTok update, like TikTok minute, because I didn't know and I wrote it down there if you weren't.
Thank you, because we can talk about it in a second. All
okay,
right.
Cool.
Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello get a puppy together and they name it Tarzan. It's like so cute. It's literally like a golden retriever, fluffy. So cute.
I thought they broke up like 2 weeks ago. Did I make this up?
I did not see any stories about that. And they both posted on Instagram like yesterday about the puppy and they were together.
Cute. I love Tarzan.
And in other Shawn Mendes news, he is doing a Netflix documentary coming out soon.
I still need to watch the other Netflix documentary about Blackpink. I have not done it yet.
Very good. Okay. This is like out of nowhere. Scott Disick, the Lord, and Amelia Hamlin featured on
like you're talking
yes,
Harry Hamlin star.
Harry Hamlin, Lisa Rinna, Rich Honey, daughter, spotted together on Halloween. She's like 20.
This is the younger daughter that was just on the season, right?
Yeah, like she was in New York. She came back because of her mental health issues and like got her apartment and stuff. Yeah, Amelia.
Wow. That's crazy, honestly.
Honestly, I was like really feeling him and Courtney getting back together, but I just don't think that's ever going to happen and I have to accept it. But he was spotted with her. She's really pretty.
So pretty. And like, can you imagine your mother-in-law being Lisa Rinna?
So true.
I would die.
Okay, and then you just sent me this last story. This is breaking news, everyone. Breaking. Dancing with the Stars. Gleb, the really cute one, he's like Russian. If you don't watch the show, like if you saw a picture of him, you'd recognize him. Gleb and his wife filed for divorce after 14 years of marriage.
Yes, so someone actually sent me the screenshot, but it was confirmed by Entertainment Tonight. And you totally think it's because him and Chriselle are together.
Yeah, you've been watching their dances though. Like they are very seductive, very close. Like it's
especially
definitely
the last one, the one they just did. I think even they don't really have audiences because of COVID right now, but I think even in the last one, I remember like she like whips her hair around and you like heard someone go like or something because it was so seductive towards him.
And like Carrie and Abu was like, I feel the tension. I feel the sexual tension. And I was like, okay, you can't say that. He's married.
And for 14 years, that is so long.
They have kids together.
I think you're right. I think it is going to come out that they're together.
Shook.
Very, very shook. But then I hate that narrative for Chriselle.
So true.
But everyone always said on Selling Sunset that she like isn't the innocent one, you know?
Not after that dance, Chriselle, we know.
Okay, do you want me to go or do you want to do your TikTok minute?
We'll finish the Haps, then we'll go into TikTok.
Okay, perfect. I just need to talk about Johnny Depp. I don't know how I feel about him. Like I've always liked Johnny Depp, but then all of this stuff came out with Amber Heard and all this crazy stuff. Is he an abuser and things like that? But I just found out today he resigned from Fantastic Beasts. He played, oh my God, I'm going to butcher the name. Grindelwald?
Yes,
the evil wizard on Fantastic Beasts. And he was forced to resign because he lost his libel case. So I'm guessing the reason it was dependent on the libel case was obviously if it was false, then he didn't do those things. But a judge said he thinks that all that stuff happened. So, and if you guys don't know what I'm referencing, it's referencing him like beating Amber Heard and then all of this crazy stuff about Amber Heard pooping on his bed, just literally insane storylines. And so he has officially resigned. So this goes back to another thing of, are they going to do what they did with Noah Centineo and just act like someone else played that character the whole time?
Oh, wow. I don't know.
Because I want to say there's like 2 or 3 more movies supposed to come out.
Awkward.
Craziness. Also, I just thought this was a really sad news I saw today that I thought I should mention. Al Roker, the Today Show weatherman, everyone knows who he is.
An icon, a true icon.
An
Rides his
icon.
bike to work every day, okay?
Yes, so happy all the time. Just like makes everyone feel better. He came out today and announced that he has prostate cancer.
So sad for him.
Really, really sad. I wish I would have looked up what stage it was in or anything, but I just saw the headline, so it's just really, really sad. Okay, I have a lot of stuff written down, so I'll try to pare it down a little. So you guys know Tiger King was here in Oklahoma. Shout out to us. So if you guys watched the documentary, Jeff and Lauren Lowe are the people who bought the Tiger King Zoo. Well, they are really grasping at straws here to keep money because they have officially signed on to be porn stars and do adult films.
Oh my gosh, they couldn't even like take the step to OnlyFans. Maybe they were like doing OnlyFans and we didn't know, and then now like they got an offer.
Okay, maybe you could be right. I don't follow them on social media, so it might be. But if you guys watch the documentary, you know like their money situation is weird. It's like they do have money, but they don't have money. So just naturally, they need to make money somehow.
So weird.
I wanted to mention that Borat is officially the second most streamed direct-to-TV movie for 2020, and Hamilton is number 1, which reminds me that I still haven't watched it.
Well, I need to watch Borat so we can both watch the other. I'll watch Borat, you watch Hamilton.
Isn't Hamilton over 2 hours long?
Yeah, but you can honestly like turn it on and yeah, like walk around your like clean or do whatever, like put clothes away. Like you don't really like it. You can just listen. Because it's a musical, like it's on the stage. You just really need to like listen to what they're saying.
Yeah, because it's a musical, the background doesn't change too much, right?
Yeah, it's like literally they change the set.
Okay, I might give it a try, but I need to watch Blackpink too, and I have a busy weekend.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I'm stressed, honestly. I wish I could just lay in bed all day. Okay, 2 important TV updates. I wonder if I scrolled down and wrote this down. No, I didn't. 2 important TV updates that I did not realize. Real Housewives of Atlanta is returning December 6th. That is a month from today. So soon. I feel like I just watched it. And then also you wrote it down. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is starting next week.
Yeah, they're really promoting it on Bravo. And that's what our game is about. And can't wait.
Okay, cool. And then my last story that I'll go over is officially Baby Shark is the most viewed YouTube video with over 7 billion views. And that is just shaking me.
Yeah, and did you know that it was originally from Korea? So it's like K-pop is literally taking over the world.
I didn't know that. But, you know, I know that's true because I really do love some BTS. My old Zumba instructor used to play the mic drop one with Designer. Loved it. And then she also played this other BTS song, and I'm telling you, I cannot find it, but I just know the beat. But it's so hard because...
Sing it.
No, I don't know the words, you guys. It's like, no, I don't know it. I just like, I think it's saying, what you think about that? What you think about that? But I don't know if they're saying that because what if it's in Korean?
Ooh.
It's like, I'll hum it. I can't. It's like, I feel like they're saying, follow me. I don't know.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Right? What you think about that? What you think about that? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. If anyone, listen, if there's any K-pop stands out there, BTS, and you know what song I'm trying, please. I've even Googled and YouTubed, you know, BTS popular songs, BTS most famous songs, and I cannot.
What if I just found it?
No, you didn't. What is it called?
It's with August D and Suga.
Okay. Play 20 seconds of it so we don't get sued.
Okay, hold on. I got an ad, you know.
We don't pay for premium anything here. No, I don't think that's it. What was that?
A cuss word.
Oh, no, I don't think that's it.
This is more like rap.
Yeah, but I do love BTS. Oh, but anyways, yeah, so Baby Shark is now the most viewed YouTube video ever. And I just thought that you guys needed to know that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And now it's time for the TikTok minute.
Woo, woo, woo.
I know you've been on TikTok more.
You know, I will say the political TikToks are getting me. They're premium.
If that's what gets you there, I appreciate it.
I will say I'm not really opening the app on my own, if that makes sense. Like someone will send me one and then I'll just go kind of look or, you know, but I'm consuming at least 5 a day.
Okay, that's
Right?
good.
That's good. Yeah.
And if you are a TikToker, I learned something new. You can curate your TikTok feed. So like if you're scrolling on your For You page and something comes up that it thinks that you like, but you really don't like it. Like sometimes I get like therapist TikToks and like, I don't really want that.
You need
You
help.
want funny things. So you can hold the video on your feed and you can say like, I don't want to see this anymore. And then like you can pick if it's a song you don't like, you don't have to watch it anymore. It like says, I don't want to see this sound. I don't want to see this user. I don't want to see things like this. And you just curate it if you want to take the time to do that.
That's cool. I like that.
Yes. All right. So Bradison, Bryce Hall and Addison Rae are back together, and they were seen together at Halloween. They were at Saddle Ranch together. They dressed up together. They're doing TikToks together. But I saw on one of my Facebook groups, you know, we get the news from the real sources, okay?
The tea.
Somebody knows somebody from their management company, and they say that it's all a publicity stunt, and they're supposed to break up on December 3rd. Like there's a planned breakup day. I don't know if it's true, but I just had to put it out there in the world and tell somebody that there is rumors about that.
You guys heard it here first. Keep a lookout for December 3rd.
Yes. And speaking of Bryce Hall, Ariana Grande posted like all these TikTokers, like called out TikTokers. You can't just stay in, like she's pretty much talking about Halloween. Everybody went to Saddle Ranch and they just needed like a picture. And so she was calling them out. And Bryce Hall said something to her or like clapped back. And Addison Rae was like, oh, actually, she's right. She literally said, I've been trying to stay home and just work out. Then like literally you see pictures of Bryce and Addison at Saddle Ranch. Like, you know that they were there together. Like, don't lie.
I feel like it seems like Dixie and Addison are like, they try not to be problematic at all. So like if Ariana or someone calls them out, they're like, yeah, she's totally right.
Yeah, they're just trying to like, I don't want to mess up anything. Addison's like working on her movie. She doesn't want to mess up anything about that. Dixie's like got her music and all these deals. Like, and Addison was in an American Eagle commercial.
Oh my God, I didn't know.
They're really out here in these streets grinding, making that ka-chang.
I wish that was me. Well, I'm grinding, but I'm just not making as much.
And Ariana has 4 million more TikTok followers than Bryce Hall. Bryce is just like not it, you know, he's cute, but he's like not everything.
I would agree. And I don't even think he's that cute. Like of the people that I've seen, you know.
He ain't Noah Beckham, we know that.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Is it time for the game?
Yeah, play the game. Oh my God. Is it for me? Because I always suck at the game.
It's just real quick. It's a little bit of Utah trivia because Salt Lake City. Okay.
I'm about to fail this. I know like one thing about Utah. Bring it on.
Which fast food chain started here in 1952?
It's like really popular.
Oh, yeah. And it's, I can give you a hint that it's like you would never think that it started there.
Okay, so it's like Hooters or something?
That's a good guess. Fast food. I'll give you one more chance because Hooters is like a restaurant.
Fast food. I don't know. McDonald's?
No, I think they started in like
I never watched The Founder, I should have.
I want to say Chicago or
Mm.
Missouri or something. KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, started in 1952, roughly 1,500 miles away from Kentucky.
Why?
Jeannie, if you're listening, she probably knew this. She was probably yelling to you. But
I forgot our friend Jeannie used to work for KFC back in the day.
I guess the guy that started it, like, just made, like, Southern Fried Chicken, and he, like, started it, whatever his name was, and then he changed it to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then they started going all over the country.
Wow, never would have guessed it.
Okay, this one, I don't know if you're going to guess it, but I just had to point it out.
Okay.
Salt Lake City is home to more of these doctors per capita than any other city in the U.S.
Is it plastic surgeons?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And I got some insight about this because I listened to the Bravo Daily Dish podcast, and they always have, like, producers from Bravo shows on. And one of the producers, I don't remember what her name was, but she talked about, like, how there's, like, a halo effect of, like, the Mormon religion in Utah, obviously. And she said one of those things is, like, they really like people to be perfect, and, like, you try to be more and more perfect to get to heaven. And so they, like, don't care if you get plastic surgery, pretty much. Like, it's people like that there.
That is so interesting. And honestly, I bet that's going to be, like, a huge storyline on the Housewives.
One of them, I don't remember what her name is, owns a, like, med spa. And they do, like, lip stuff for all the girls and, like, Botox, etc. Name the bordering states to Utah.
Okay, Nevada for sure.
Okay.
Right?
To the west.
Idaho.
Yep, to the north.
Arizona.
Yeah, to the south.
And then what next to it? It's got to be something above us. Oh, no, Colorado.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Good job. Proud.
Wow. Go me.
It also touches a corner of New Mexico, but I can't hold that against you.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah.
It's
Which
been looking at maps all dang week because of the election, if you're wondering.
Which Olympics were held in Utah?
Winter Olympics.
What year?
Recent. I don't know.
2002.
Oh God, I would not have known.
What percent of the state identifies as Mormon?
Ooh, it's like high,
guess.
Right?
Just
70.
Close. 60%.
Oh wow, that is a lot.
Do you know any famous celebs from Utah?
Lala.
Yeah, Lauren Kent.
I always know her because you guys were in this Facebook group and they always troll her and they call her Lauren from Utah instead of Lala. Who else?
Chrissy Teigen is from Utah.
Oh wow.
And Brendan Urie.
I love Brendan Urie.
I knew you did. I put him down for you.
Thank you.
So we're prepared for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I think it's going to be really good. And we'll talk about it starting next week.
Yeah, all of the housewives are ramping back up. Okay, you wrote down things that we're loving. Great British Bake Off. It's just so, I know we talked about it, I think, a couple weeks in a row, but it's because it comes out every Friday and it's just so soothing.
Yeah, it's really, like, a great show to watch if you just need to decompress from life.
I love just in my bed, just watching it, curled up. It'll be on tonight and that's what I'm going to do.
What about the holiday do you want to talk about?
I thought it was really cute. You watched, right?
Yeah.
You told us to, and I told you I was gonna maybe. So Connor and I watched it, which I was surprised he was down to watch it. I thought it was really, really cute. I loved Kristen Chenoweth in it because she's from Oklahoma. And she was playing like a kind of like bad girl aunt. So I thought that was cool. One thing I just realized I don't understand though is Arizona, I don't remember her name in the show or movie, kissed another guy, right? Kissed King Bach, by the way, from Vine back in the day.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah, King Bach. He was a Viner who's kind of transitioned to Hollywood.
Oh, cool.
And then I saw where her husband found out, and then what happened?
Nothing.
They never talked about it again, right?
Yeah, there's a plot hole.
A huge plot hole. So I thought that was weird, but I thought it was really, really cute. I actually liked it a lot, and I'm not a Hallmark Christmas type of person, but I think I liked that it was about all different holidays and it was so fun. And the main guy, who is that, so hot.
So hot. He's really cute.
Yes, so cute. I was laughing my ass off when Emma Roberts' character had to drive him to the hospital, but she doesn't have her license. Like she's like freaking drives off into like the abyss, like all kinds of shit like that.
Yeah, it was really cute. I liked how they did all the different holidays, and it's like so relatable. If you're single, like you just want somebody to go do fun things with, and like turned out that they were meant to be together, but not all of us can be that lucky sometimes.
Right. I do have another question. So there's one part where they're in a club, I think it was for New Year's, and this girl was going to get proposed to, but she spilled red wine all over her dress. And then Emma Roberts' character is in the bathroom. So she's like, hey, like they switched dresses so that she can look good for her engagement pictures. Would you switch dresses with a girl like that?
I feel like I would.
I knew you would. That's the type 2 in you, you know. I feel like I would do it too, though. Like if we were the same size and everything, why not?
Yeah, like she just needs a good picture, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, and she was there with just her holiday, not even like a boy she liked at that point, you know.
Yeah.
But okay, I also wrote down that I say it weird, Ratched on Netflix. Very odd. I'm only on episode 2 or 3, but it's so far about a nurse who's kind of a murderer back in the 50s.
Ooh, weird.
Yeah, it starts off slow and it is very gory though. So I'll report back on it, but me and Avery are watching it together.
Okay. I have a couple things. I won't say all of them because I have about a million things. But I watched The Kissing Booth 2 finally. I thought it was like okay, it wasn't like the greatest movie ever, but like I appreciate them trying, you know?
Yeah.
The Queen's Gambit on Netflix, I finished it. If anybody has watched it and has thoughts, hopefully Darian will start watching it so we can discuss. I don't want to like say anything.
Connor and I guess I could have said this one little thing. Connor and I were looking for another show. So we're watching The Sopranos right now. We're on season 4 and we're watching Community. We're on like season 3, but we were looking for like another show in between that. And so we decided to start, I texted you, we started Leah Remini's Scientology show, but I don't know why Connor wanted to start it. I knew he wouldn't like the documentary style. Literally after one episode, he was like, I don't want to watch it. So I'm thinking I should make him watch The Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, I think he would like it.
Okay, I might try it this weekend then.
Okay. If anybody wants like a new drink to try at Starbucks or any coffee shop, dirty chai tea latte, 100% recommend. It has coffee. It's like shot of espresso. That's why it's dirty. And then they have chai tea and milk.
Oh my God, I bet it's super low WW points too.
Chai, I think depending on which one, it has like sugar in it, but
I'm going to look it up on my
whatever
app.
mix the coffee shop uses.
Cool. I'm going to look it up while you talk.
All right. On Instagram, there's this account that you guys need to follow. I don't know why I started following them. I was like reading the comment section of one of the Facebook groups I'm in, talking about tea and finding out stuff. And it's called Do Moi. DEUXMOI. I'll say it again. DEUXMOI. And they have like an email that people email in like secrets to, and then they post them anonymously.
Oh, I love that.
About like celebrity gossip, like stuff. Yeah, like crazy.
I'm going to look it up right now.
DEUXMOI. It's a private account. They have to accept you, but they accepted me like pretty soon. So
yeah,
very good. Recommend.
Wow.
Shout out to RuPaul for being in the Old Navy commercials. You texted me about this and I finally saw them. They're so cute. And he sings a song. It's really cute.
Yes.
And Target is really leaning into the TikTok community because I think this was a couple weeks ago. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it on my quick search. You know, the reality show guy that parodies reality shows on TikTok?
Yes, hilarious. I love him.
He's on the Target commercials.
Really?
Yes, and they have like 6 or 7 different like influencers, like celebrities that I couldn't find it, but I was like, I remembered it. I think it's the guy.
Yeah.
I'll report back.
Okay.
Lastly, an iPhone hack.
I love it.
I hope you guys enjoy my information.
Yes, you have so much today. I'm like, damn, I really should have brought it out. I should have brought it out.
So on your if you have an iPhone, you can go to your photos and click search. I don't know how long this has been an option. Search on the bottom, like not albums, for you library. There's a search button.
I see.
Type in cat, Darian.
I don't even play with me. Oh my God, you guys, I just did it.
What did it come up with?
1 million pictures of Chester and Connor holding Chester.
It's a ridiculous, like type in trips, type in fall. I typed in deer and it pulled up all of the deer pictures on my phone.
Typed in fall and all the pictures I've like taken during the fall are there. Or like, let's do summer. Wow.
Everything.
I think that search button has been there for a while because I remember it always being there, but I was like, what the F am I going to search?
So crazy. Like you can search sunglasses and it'll pull up pictures with you in sunglasses.
I'm going to type in house. Wow. This is crazy.
Hope you guys enjoy. Hope it's not creeping you out.
It is kind of creeping me out. Like, how does it know that that's a cat?
I typed in dog. All pictures of Emily came up.
That's insane. That's insane.
Whoa.
Dang. What good pop culture and hacks you have taught us today. Also, I looked up a Tai Chi. A chai tea latte, and you're right. It is a little bit more Weight Watchers points. It's like 8 points, but I'm still going to try it this weekend probably.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like not spicy, but like cinnamony.
Yeah. I've had chai tea before, just not in a long time.
Sweet.
Okay. Are we ready to do shows?
Mm-hmm. Claire, my name is Dale.
I don't even know if I want to talk about The Bachelorette, you guys. Okay. It came on last night. That's why we waited to record this episode, because we had to talk about it. They are crazy. So we already knew what was going to happen. Chris Harrison tells Clare, like, if Dale's the one, he's the one, basically right off into the sunset with him. Clare does a one-on-one. Carley, tell me this kid is not lying. So they're doing a one-on-one. Claire's like, my parents met each other. My dad had no money. He hitchhiked to get to her because he had no money. 5 seconds later, Dale's like, yeah, my dad was so poor. He hitchhiked to get, tell me that was not fake.
It had to have been fake.
It was so cheesy. Like, I could not handle it, basically.
So crazy. And you mentioned Claire's parents' names. She said them, and I was like, wow, that sounds really familiar. It was James and Lily Potter.
Yes, exactly. Harry Potter. Immediately when she said it, I was like, I know those names somewhere. So that was cute. Her parents had the same name. So her dad has passed away and her mom is in a home. Is that right?
Right. And then Dale's mom has passed away and his dad's still here.
Okay. I wanted to make sure to get that straight. But they're just two all over the board for me. Like, how long have they known each other?
I would say like 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But she did confess to looking at his Instagram pictures. And like that gives you some background on a person.
For sure. And if you're already fixated on him before the show, that gives us more insight. And it was probably just edited this way. But next week, at the beginning of the episode, I guess they do like a Clare and Dale sit down, and Chris Harrison says, again, there's been a lot of speculation. Did you guys talk? And of course they edit it to look like Clare, like, did or something. So we'll find out, but maybe they really did talk before. I don't know.
On Good Morning America this morning, they said it to Michael Strahan again that they did not talk before.
Oh, I'm glad you watched that and told me then. So I guess they
There was
didn't.
no information other than that they're still together. That's all.
So glad you watched the whole thing. Anyways, Dale proposes. Claire tells all of the guys that I'm sorry this happened. She said she wasn't sorry for finding love, but she was sorry for wasting their time. And that Blake guy is a total dick. He was like, I read an Alzheimer's book before I came here to get to know her better and relate to her. Like, that's such an asshole thing to say.
Yeah, like he just did it. I don't know, whatever.
Like, it was not sincere.
Mm-hmm.
There was one guy, and I didn't know who he was, who right when she said all that was like, you know, we understand, like, I'm so glad you find love, blah blah blah. Finally, Tayshia shows up. 3 minutes left in the episode. What do you know? She looks great. Her dress was pretty. She looked amazing. And then it cuts off, and next week the guys start dating Tayshia.
Wow.
I know. I thought it was kind of boring. Did you told me you didn't even finish it?
No, I had to go to sleep.
I texted you. It ended at 9.
Yeah, well, I had to go get ready for bed. It takes a while.
Oh, not for me. What do you do? Face routine?
Wash my face, take out my contacts, brush my teeth, put on my acne cream, put on my Olay Regenerist. I bought this Olay Regenerist stuff. Don't know if it's going to work.
Is it just moisturizer?
It's nighttime moisturizer, and it's supposed to like help with like redness, and like there's a before picture of this girl on the ad, and then there's an after picture, and her face is like less red and less splotchy.
Nice.
Don't know if it's gonna work, but I do it every night. Done it for 2 nights.
Good. Already looks great on the Zoom. Looks totally different on the Zoom.
So that's The Bachelorette.
Cool. Okay, I will give you guys a little Dancing with the Stars update. Are you done with Dancing with the Stars?
All I do is watch Caitlyn and vote for Caitlyn.
Okay, so
really and Nelly. I will watch Nelly.
Nelly, my love. He makes me feel things. He's so freaking hot. Okay, so they were supposed to have a double elimination this week, but Sunday night, all of a sudden, Jeannie Mai had to go into emergency surgery. So basically, she got like, it sounded like what she had was like a sinus infection. And then it went so untreated, it started to like spread. You know, infections spread. Yes, it started to like spread to her possible brain, behind her eye and stuff. So she had to go into emergency surgery. Therefore, she had to withdraw. So they only did one elimination, and it was Chrishell. But that doesn't even matter because she's probably leaving with a boyfriend.
Yeah. I honestly think that like Neve has a really good chance to win.
I do too, and I hate to say this, but I feel like Caitlyn doesn't.
Yeah, they're really like picking up stories about her and what's her face, her and Carrie Ann and Abba.
Oh yeah, they're like saying like even Carrie Ann said it whenever she was judging Caitlyn or whatever. She said, "I got a lot of slack last week for saying this," and she was like, "I'm never gonna change what I said," but blah 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 blah.
Yeah, they're just making something out of nothing.
For sure. So that was the Dancing with the Stars little moment. Okay, the Bravo world, Real Housewives of Potomac.
The crown jewel.
The crown jewel. It was like an interesting episode. I laughed so hard. At the beginning, Karen, Giselle, and Robin met with each other. And Giselle said, "Robin, how is your hat company going? Was it called Embezzled?" I died.
And she's like looking at Karen, like thinking like, okay, she had tax problems. Robin has tax problems. I'll just say embezzled, and she didn't mean it. And this was so funny.
Yes, it was hilarious. Other than that, I barely wrote any notes, and I see you didn't add notes either.
No, it was like it was a filler episode, definitely.
Yeah.
At the very end, Wendy kind of did go at Karen for like her talking behind her back, etc. But they like finished it off and all laughed it off, and they're all going to Portugal.
Yeah, and I will say Karen, I don't know if she's been like this always, but she used to be like really quick to clap back, which she still is. But I love how like with Wendy, it wasn't really a fight. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she just was like, why are you saying this? And Karen was like, well, if you listen to me. And then they like ended it.
Yeah, so that was really nice. So yeah, next week Portugal. I always love a good trip.
Me too. I was literally can't wait to talk about OC.
Why?
You guys, I'm like looking at Darian's notes because normally she watches stuff before I do. And I see Scott defending his wife. And I was like, who the heck is Scott? And I was like, racking my brain. I was like, okay, Shannon's boyfriend's name is, I don't even know what his name is. And I was like, they're not married. And I was like, who is married? And I was like, Bronwyn's married. Then I realized you're talking about Sean.
Where did I get Scott? Why am I laughing so hard?
But I didn't even delete it from our notes. Like I literally just put Sean like next to Scott because you did it 2 times.
I did. Oh my God. I'm dumb. I really believed that, you know?
You tried.
I did. A lot of Bronwyn centered episode, understandably though. I really liked so they're at the party that we saw last week. They get in like the fight, but Bronwyn like goes back to apologize to people and talk to people, which I thought was a little weird. Like, just go home and then deal with it later. But I almost said Scott. Sean was defending her so much, and you know I love a down husband or a down boyfriend. And I just think like Connor and I are never in social situations like this, and I don't really like get in fights with like girlfriends ever, but I always think about him like, is he a down dude, you know, like would he defend me like this? And I really he's so unconfrontational though.
Yeah, let's test him.
Okay, I should like fake fight with you or something. I don't know. It'd be embarrassing. I can't do it. I loved that he defended her, and he's also going to AA with her.
Yeah, that's so nice. He was like, you want me to go with you? I'll have the big kids take care of the littles. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes.
Yes. So I really liked that. I didn't like how Emily and them were kind of poking fun at her sobriety, kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And that's really all I wrote.
Emily was on Watch What Happens Live after the episode, and during quarantine she's like been working out. I think she got her breast implants taken out, and Andy said she looked like Khloe Kardashian.
Oh wow.
Like you can go look at
something on our
Instagram. You can look and you can tell like she really looks really good.
Nice. I love it. But it was kind of I don't know. I still kind of think it's one of the more boring franchises, so we'll just have to see what happens.
Agreed. There was no Don't Be Tardy because of the election. Also, there was no This Is Us because of the election. So we won't be recapping those today.
I forgot about This Is Us. Okay, Southern Charm. I know it just came on last night, so have you had a chance to watch?
Yeah, of course.
I'm so surprised they're an hour long. I feel like it goes by fast.
And it was action-packed, I feel.
I wrote, who is Danny? LOL. And then
I still honestly don't know. Like, she has been on since the very beginning. I think her and Shep dated.
I saw a flashback that mentioned that, but she's such a filler character. I was shocked when you told me she's been there since day one.
Yeah, she's like friends with everybody though. Like her and Catherine are really good friends. Like she's friends with the boys, and they just like keep her around, I feel.
Like, I feel like if we saw how much everyone got paid, I feel like she would be very, very low.
Yes, agreed. Catherine really going in on Cam and said, like, I had a beautiful family too. But, like, when they went back to Cam talking about Catherine, it was never about her family and never about, like, anybody cheating on anybody else. Like, not trying to ruin her life. It was just, like, I don't want to talk about Catherine, or I don't want to be friends with Catherine.
Yeah, that's what I gathered from the flashbacks too. And I haven't been watching. This is my first season. But I also thought that, like, it seems like Catherine has a vendetta over nothing.
Pretty much.
I was laughing at your next note. Carley wrote, oh, sorry, I skipped one. Carley wrote, Catherine's makeup looking ratchet at the nail salon.
Horrible. I don't know what Catherine's doing, but I don't know if she just like thinks that she needs to put more and more makeup on to look pretty, but hopefully she realizes like now watching it back, like please don't.
I feel like in her interviews too, her close-up interviews, I've noticed too, it looks very thick. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. At the nail salon, the light was so perfect. It was like she had a pimple right here, say. There was like a concealer around, like a orbiting concealer around each bump.
Wow.
Not cute.
She's better vanity lights.
Yes. So at Shep's party, they kind of like finished it out, and he was like telling everyone about Peter and Madison. And then Craig said, "Doesn't Madison just sleep with everyone?"
Is that true that like is that a thing people think?
I mean, why did he say it if that's not true?
That's true. And also, man, just like I was so shocked how quick Shep went and told everybody at the party.
He loves to gossip. And so does Craig. The guys love to gossip.
It's so funny watching a show where it's like backwards, you know?
Yeah. Craig wearing Austin's clothes was just like so cute to me. Like he was like, "Is that my shirt?" He's like, "Yeah,
Oh,
I
when
think
they
so."
went to go eat or whatever.
It was like they were making breakfast at Austin's house because Craig's like his roommate, and he was like, "Is that my shirt?" And he was like, "Yeah, I think it is." Like that's just like so Craig. Like he doesn't even like care about things that really matter.
Yeah.
And then like things that don't matter, he really cares about.
That's funny. I'm so glad you fixed this note for me because why could I not remember? Is it pronounced Leva?
I think it's Leva.
I could not remember Leva's name, and they never said it again after her bit. And I was like, oh my God, her family is so perfect.
Cute. So cute.
And they own like 5 or 6 restaurants in Charleston. Like, I just love a family empire.
And I heard on the Bravo Daily Dish podcast, they interviewed Craig, and he is an investor in their Mexican sushi place. Like he owns it with them.
That's awesome. I love that. So was she on the seasons before, or she's always been like a friend?
She's just been a friend. Like they like her and Cam have been friends since college, I think.
Gotcha. And now she's full on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed so hard. So there's this scene. They go and visit, what is the mom's name?
Patricia's house. Yeah.
Patricia's house. Whitney's there, who I found out is her son. They're like drinking, blah, blah, blah. And she's holding her dog. And she has a helper. I don't even know what you would call them.
He's a butler. She like that's his title is butler.
Yeah, butler, like an older gentleman, probably in his 60s. And she's holding her dog. She's like, Michael, hold Peaches. And like the butler, Michael, just grabs Peaches, is like holding it. I just can't believe people have butlers.
He does everything so perfectly. Like even when Mr. Pringle was there, like Michael came out and had like different like crystal with like olive, onion, like whatever he wanted in his drink. Like it was so perfect.
Yes, and I was just laughing so hard. And Michael just grabs Peaches, you know?
Yes.
Has he worked for her a long time?
Yeah, he's been around for a long time.
Oh, okay.
They're just so elite. Like Whitney and Patricia just live a different kind of life and always have and always will, like than any of us.
Yeah. Ugh,
and the way that they act, like it's so like they're in the parlor and they're like dressed up every day and they have a butler and like what? They don't even drink vodka.
Oh, yeah, and her accent, you know, like they're just so Southern.
So true. Do you think John Pringle talks slow?
I didn't notice it, but now that you wrote it, I feel like maybe.
It may just be like a Southern like drawl, but I just feel like he talks slow. And has said he trades energy derivatives about 7 times. And he's just weird to me.
I think he's a little weird. I think his storyline is weird because people that are family oriented and have, you know, joint custody don't move states away from their kids, right?
Yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out.
So that part is weird, but I know I saw a preview for the whole season last week, and I know his kids come up or something because there's a scene where he goes to the batting cages with Madison with them, I think. But I just thought that was kind of weird.
Agreed.
Okay, the Austin beer storyline, I'm just like so
It's been a storyline for like 2 seasons, and he's finally like doing something.
Yeah, and Madison is a good girlfriend. One, she was hyping his beer so much and his merch and all that stuff, and I just feel like he wasn't even hyping it as much.
No, she like sells the crap out of it, and he's like talking to his friends.
Yeah, it was just like whatever.
And then Patricia shaded him so bad. She said he's like in 3 stores in Charleston.
Yeah, she said this isn't Budweiser. It's like shit.
But it's like I think it would taste good. It's like a tropical IPA.
I'm sure Connor would love it, but I just don't like beer. Like I don't even like to drink like a Bud Light or anything.
Well, I wouldn't drink a Bud Light either. Gross.
Well, you drink beer, don't you?
A Michelob.
Yeah.
Different.
Maybe I would drink a Michelob, but I don't know. I'm just not a beer person.
Until you have to be, you know?
Yeah, someone told me it'll grow on me, but I don't drink it that often, so.
It's wasted calories, definitely.
Right. Just give me a couple shots.
Oh.
Just kidding. You wrote
okay.
You wrote that they were on What Happens. Wow, I can't talk.
Watch What Happens Live. I told you last week that Andy has a crush on Craig, and like it was very apparent still. Like he still has such a crush on him. Like he was like, Craig, you're looking so good. Craig, do you have tattoos? Craig, your biceps are looking huge.
Oh my God.
And Craig pretty much said like he's making a bunch of money on his pillows. Like he has another deal coming up with HSN, and then another deal with like a furniture store.
Nice. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And he's dating somebody and has been for 5 months, but I think we're going to find out on the show who it is.
Oh, okay.
And Shep is still with his girlfriend, Taylor.
Nice. Okay, you wrote that Craig is off Adderall. Has he been on Adderall? And I didn't know.
Okay, that was a storyline last year, like, or when he was with Naomi. He would take Adderall and not be able to sleep at night, and then like sleep during the day and then stay up at night doing his pillows. And she was just like not having it. Like, hey, you need to be a functioning person.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why they broke up. Not just because he was taking Adderall. There's a lot of other reasons. But then he realized like, okay, I need to like be a regular human and like show up for things and like not sleep all day and like have responsibilities. So yeah, he's been off Adderall for like over a year.
Gotcha. Cool. I'm excited to see what keeps happening. Next week, supposedly, Catherine tells everyone that Thomas has gotten another girl pregnant and is having the baby.
And when they're at the nail salon, she like literally tells Danny like, yeah, me and Thomas hooked up, but like whatever.
Also, this is not something to be proud of. This man is ugly.
Horrible.
The earlobes, bro, they're so long like this.
And his eyebrows are like an old man eyebrows. They like stick up.
Yes, like she's about to be changing her son's diapers and his diapers.
He's
so old. Okay, last show, 90 Day Fiancé. I didn't write notes, but I can remember what happened. Did you watch the episode?
Yeah, I fast forwarded through most of the people.
2 people's storylines. Okay, Kenny and Armando. This was probably the saddest storyline. So they go to get their marriage license. So they are a gay couple, and they called beforehand and they asked what they needed to bring. So they brought all this stuff. And I wasn't really understanding because it is in Spanish and they were like translating, but it still didn't make sense to me. The woman had to deny them, but she explained now that she's denied them, they have to go to the Human Rights Campaign organization and they will petition to have them approve it. So I'm wondering, because she said, yes, gay marriage is legal in Mexico, but I don't know if it's where they are. It is not in their legislation.
They haven't they legalized it, but they haven't changed legislation yet.
I think so. So it was sad and Kenny was really sad, but I think they can still do it. They just have to take these extra steps.
Okay, good.
I don't really remember what happened with Ariella and Binyam.
Oh, I do.
Oh, you do? What was it? Was it the circumcision?
Yeah, she took him to get circumcised. She feels like that Binyam is like pressuring her on stuff. And then it teases next week. He's like, I have to go to work tonight. and he's like talking to all these people, and she's like gonna call them and be like, hey, I'm Binyam's girlfriend. We just had a baby together.
He's like talking to them?
I don't know. It's just teasing, like, she's like, you can't be talking to like these girls. I think she's getting jealous.
Gotcha. Well, the way she talks to him, he probably will ask somebody else. Like, she was talking so down to him, and she was like, it's my baby. Like, it's half his baby too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay, Jehoon and Devin. Jehoon is too honest, bro. So Devin found selfies of naked women on Jehoon's phone. She asks his friends about them, and they're like, no, he's like really honest. He would never cheat, blah, blah, blah. So then she just asked Jehoon, and he is so honest. He's like, oh, I get those off the internet. I like do stuff with the pictures when I'm next to you. Like, he's so honest, it hurts.
I would have like cried.
If you were her?
Yeah, I would have like literally been sitting in the restaurant crying.
He's just so honest, and he's like, but also how specifically weird, like, is he Googling selfie? Because she said they were all selfie type.
And like hundreds.
I didn't even realize that.
Who has that much storage?
He has so many stolen phones. I'm just kidding. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but he said like he's not cheating, it's just that he'll delete them, blah blah blah. Okay, this is the craziest storyline. Brittany and Yazan.
I have to fast forward because I can't watch it. I can't.
Okay, well, I have to tell you what happened because it's crazy, Carly. And I'm like, is this hyped for the show? I cannot decide, because Yazan goes and talks to his brother, who's
cute.
Very good looking, yes. I don't remember the brother's name. He's like, will you please go talk to our dad? Tell him I want to marry Brittany and all this stuff. So the younger brother goes to the dad. And this, I know this is some people's culture, but I just feel like this isn't true anymore, but maybe it is. The dad straight up tells the brother, if Yazan marries Brittany, I will be his murderer. Yes. Like, do we think that's fake?
I feel like he would just like do harm to him.
It was kind of scary. So then the brother goes back and reports to Yazan, hey, dad literally said he's going to murder you if you do this, blah, blah, blah. But then at the end of the episode, Brittany's on the way to the airport. Yazan sends her a picture. He wrecked their car. And doesn't even mention, like, hey, my dad said he's going to kill me if you come here. So I literally don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just going to explode.
I agree. And then as far as the rest, I don't remember the storyline for Sumit and Jenny.
His dad doesn't want him to get married to Jenny.
Oh, yeah.
And they were talking about a ring ceremony or something, but he said his parents are going to object. You
mean the same ring ceremony we've been talking about for 2 seasons?
And that Sumit needs to find a job and pay his dad $20,000.
I forgot he was job searching. That's right. And then that's it, because we don't even talk about May, Lisa, and whatever his name is.
Who? Tom?
Was it Tom? Why can't I remember his name? Tim. Me, Steven, Scott, and whatever. I don't know. Good. Okay. Anything else?
Guys, thanks for listening. We appreciate it so much.
Yes. Follow us at the Showgirls Podcast. You know, you're getting really funny, so I need to start sharing stuff on my Instagram, you know? Of like the Showgirls, like reshare it, you know? So I'm going to start doing that.
Okay.
But okay, you guys, follow us on the Showgirls Podcast. Thank you for listening, and we will talk to you guys next week.
Bye.